What's going on, guys and gals? Kingspin here with the Buzzsaw box review. It just hit the store, and I know a lot of people have been waiting on it. It used to be one of the best boxes around just because of Wingnut Leela. Looking at it now, Wingnut Leela's still great, but I'm not really impressed. You've got Roller Derby, Gun for Christmas, Best Swamp Parties, Lady Wrestling, and those are recycle. I mean, if you don't have anything else or you have a certain combo that works really good in your deck for it, then feel free to keep it. It's your box. I personally recycle them all instantaneously. I think I've got a couple of quad swamp parties left from the first time I went through drunk BGE, but next time it comes around, those will probably get burn off for the watts so I can fuse and upgrade other things that are going to work better in my deck. You got Record Holder Stan, and fully maxed out. He's got 35 health, 12 attack, 9 punch, and 8 sturdy, and that just doesn't hold up for me. 35 health is way too low. I prefer to see any kind of PC, epic or not, coming in closer to 45 or so, 50, just to be viable for a turn or two in the deck at any kind of real tier level. So it just doesn't stand up, nor does quarterback Boomhauer. 36 health, 12 attacks, 7 punch, 3 cheer, King of the Hill cards, cheer all King of the Hill cards, and 7 sturdy. The extra shield is going to help a little bit, but it's not going to get a whole lot of extra shield. It's 20% or something. I don't know. I've skipped this BGE, so I don't know that offhand at this point. But it's not going to be enough. You've got Chris Griffin for your first character card. He's an underbuilt card, but very strong, in my opinion. He's got the 3 cripple all, 4 crazed, 11 gas, 14 damage, and 42 health. And that's really good for a base character. We need better combos for him. I mean, you've got Baseball Chris right now, it's really good. And I can't think of any other athletic combos that are any good. I mean, I use Condom Chris in my defensive deck during the Disguise BGE because he's got such big numbers and he throws that 21 shield out there, and it helps knock points down, So I hope that we're gonna get better combos for him sometime in the near future. Hank Hill is Hank Hill. If you play the game, you know Hank Hill is good to have. I mean, Dances with Dogs, Devil Hank, he comes out in nearly every BGE with at least one really, really good combo. So having Hank Hill is always a good thing. And you've got Witch Costume, which is off BGE. It is a disguised card, a defensive disguised card in my opinion. It's got some really good combos like Nun Peggy, Devil Hank, Fry, and Robot Disguise, but most of the rest of them are very defensive. Louise Scissorhands, stuff like that, with big bombs and not a whole lot of attack, but a big health number. Plus, it's got the 10 sturdy and the 12 points heal all is nice. So it's a good card to have during Disguise. Not so great off BGE, in my opinion, but some really good defensive combos. So it's nice to have. Red shirt, blue shirt pretty much ranks the same. It's got really high HP, really low attack. It does have that 7 motivate all, the 3 shield all to any cards, no show or type restriction, which is nice. The 11 jab is situationally useful. But all in all, the combos it makes are very, very defensive. I mean, stuff like Hipster Donald and the Butler, a really, really low attack tree, Robot Devil's Hands with that huge motivate and that like 20 points of payback at quad fuse, stuff like that. Very defensive stuff. So it's good musically defensive, but not particularly as an offensive card. You've got Buzzsaw. Buzzsaw is in the same boat as the rest of them, honestly. It's a very defensive card. It's got the bomb, the situational jab, the 7 payback, the really low attack, the high health. I mean, it's got some really good combos in artistic, though. Things like Michael D'Angelo and Butt Closet, Anally Defaced. I like Tattooed Fat Guy. He's got a huge, sturdy, and a big bunch of motivate that can go to anybody around him. I mean, he's hard to kill, and he's blowing up attack. It's like 18 or 20 motivate on a quad fused fry with him. It is ridiculous. But I mean, it's a defensive thing because he doesn't have huge attack. He's really hard to kill, and he's giving other cards high attack. So you're looking at it, and it's good to have. It's good for defense, but you're not going to run it very offensively. Usually, you're not going to be using it a whole lot personally. It's just something you're going to throw in the deck when you're sitting around at Rumble time, and you want to make sure you're taking them for everything you can. Wingnut Leela, she is the box. She is everything in the box currently for sure. She's the only decent athletic card in the box. She's got that 8 craze, 10 punch, 10 sturdy, starts with 15 attack and 46 health. I mean, it's a great card to have. So, is it worth going deep in this box over? Not in my opinion. Not in the least bit, because you're picking up a bunch of defensive stuff and you're throwing away a lot of gems on epics that you have no use for. If you need these 3 cards here, Buzzsaw, Red Shirt, Witch Costume, or if you need or want the Hank or Chris's, then it may be worth going into for you. But for me, it's not worth it, and I'm not going to touch it. So, it is what it is. I think that's going to wrap it up, though. So, thanks for listening, guys. Be cool, be safe, be careful, and we'll catch you next time.